Hi, I'm Adam Mock for Enstarz, and today I will be reviewing the highly anticipated prequel to the Predator series, Prey. This was put out by Hulu and 20th Century Fox, so you can watch it now if you have a Hulu account, and I really recommend that you do. I cannot recommend this movie more. It is really what Predator should have been since the original Arnold Schwarzenegger version, which, in my opinion, is one of the coolest action sci-fi films, just for being so weird and out there, but fun and basic. Where I think the Predator franchise always screwed up was going too far with the story, trying to mutate them and make them bigger and badder and more advanced. For God's sakes, they're already advanced beyond us, and we're somehow still beating them in all of these movies. We put them up against xenomorphs from the Alien franchises, and it just got exhausting. But not this. Prey is a very different film. This was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who you might remember from 10 Cloverfield Lane. And he did something different with that concept. You know, he took just this very weird story and made a different one. And that's kind of why I think he was such a great person to be directing this film. He has an outside-the-box way of thinking when it comes to a franchise. With this, it takes place 300 years ago during the Comanche Nation. And Predator comes to Earth and starts picking us off one by one. This time, Comanches, Native Americans who use basic tools, basic survival skills. And there's a young girl named Naru. She's played by Amber Midthunder, a fantastic actress. I believe she was on Roswell. And she is really, really trying to fit in with the warrior class of the tribe. She sees these guys going out and getting these big game, buffalo, bear, mountain lions, all kinds of things, and getting the respect of the tribe. But she's always being held back by her family and the societal aspects of living in the Comanche Nation. But once the Predator shows up, no one believes her. She sees it. She knows it's there. Her and her little dog, who is fantastic. Best dog acting I've seen in a long time. And what makes this movie so special is the fact that it went back to the roots of what made Predator so fantastic. Predator was Arnold Schwarzenegger in the jungle, all the weaponry you can imagine, but all of his friends start getting picked off one by one until he's down to nothing and has to use his basic survival skills to destroy a highly advanced alien species. Easy. And that's what they did here. They took the concept of someone who's never seen, a laser pointer, for God's sakes, or a gun or a bullet. She doesn't see a gun until this movie, when she meets up with some terrible French trappers who hold her and her friends hostage. She gives those boys something to think about, and it's fantastic. Amber Midthunder is unreal in this role. She is just as captivating, fun, scared, and just thinks. She thinks beyond the men in her tribe who have all proven themselves. She comes up with her favorite weapon is a tomahawk, and she can hit any target with this thing. But she's not fast enough because she has to go retrieve it. So what does she do? Ties a rope to it, makes a new weapon. She does everything you want a hero to do. There is character development. There are hero moments. The Predator is interesting in this. I'm not really sure the backstory of how they've evolved, but I believe this is supposed to be one of the first ones that come to Earth and actually hunt. And he's hunting everything from wolves to bears, things like that, until he gets to humans. And there's this moment where you actually see the Predator, and he has a skull instead of that slick metal mask. He looks like this intimidating monster. And of course, it comes off at one point, and you see, the big mouth creature that we all know and became to know and love. But my God, this film is basic, and that's the beauty of it. It didn't have to go big. It went down to the essentials that made us love the original Arnold Schwarzenegger iteration of the film series. He has great technology. He's got the net gun that crushes you, and, the little thing that gets all the gore off the skull trophies, and the triple laser beams that follow. And at this time, he has arrows of his own and a spear, and it's exciting. It's exciting. Every moment of action is brilliantly crafted, fun to watch. I don't want to ruin the ending, so we're not even going to worry about that. We're just going to talk about why this movie's so perfect. And it's because it understood why the original was so special, why people loved it. And it takes place in a time where they never set alien films. You never see alien. Besides cowboys and aliens, how often do you ever see aliens in medieval times or things like that? And now it's a predator going up against a tribe of people who survive by hunting, survive by gathering, learning their environment. Very much what the predator does. It's so brilliant, so well crafted. The acting is phenomenal. And if I may make one recommendation, please, if you like the movie, you can watch it in English. Or there's a Comanche cut where they dub them over in Comanche. And you put on the subtitles. It puts you even deeper into it. There's no English whatsoever in the film. There was something that made it feel so different and less Hollywood. And it is a Hollywood picture. Obviously, there's special effects galore in this thing, which at times are a little weird because the only real animal you see in it for the most part is the dog. He's adorable. And really listens to her. It's just her sidekick through the whole thing. And a really welcome addition to having, a goofy buddy or whatever. It felt real. It felt lived in. You understood these characters right off. And I think that's important. The film is probably second to the original, in my opinion. And I know a lot of people have been saying that, but it's true. It's not as fun as the Danny Glover one was. It's a little cheesy at times. As kind of fun as the Alien vs. Predator ones. And that last one, my God, I don't even know what they were trying to do with that. And I love Shane Black, but that movie, it has its problems. And most of it is the ridiculous casting of everybody acting like goofballs through the whole stupid thing. This takes its plot serious. It takes its characters serious. Everything about this movie is a labor of love. They cared about making this film, and I think that, and it's respectful. It's respectful to the Comanche Nation that it's about. It's respectful to the audience for giving us what we've been asking for, And that's why I think I'm going to give this film 4 out of 5. I highly recommend it. It's a great, just sit down and have a good time watching an action film. But it's an action film that's so much more. So until next time, I've been Adam Mock for Enstarz, and go watch Prey. And I don't know if you know this, but my cohorts and I here at Enstarz have been given the ultimatum of getting 5,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel in a month. An impossible task, many think, and we even do. So we decided to make a web series about it and spoof the real life that we're living every day at work. So do us a favor. Help us out here. We're struggling writers who became content creators. Who knew? So do us a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Every week, a new episode of our web series, Please Help, will be coming out. It's with myself, Jessica Chen, Melanie Weir, Carly Postina. You've seen us all at some point on the channel. You've read our work, and we would really appreciate if you just smash the hell out of that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandma, set her up for an account. She's not going to know. Just say, Grandma, I'm just going to sign you up for something. You never have to check it again. We want subscribers. We need subscribers. We want to keep our jobs. So if you could do that for us, we'd love you for it. So until next time, I'm Adam Mock. Please subscribe.